Thank you, everyone. I'm excited to be here. I'm the fun one of the both of us. I let her do all the nuts and bolts so I can come up and talk to you about fun. So
I don't know if we should give her the microphone. I don't know what she's going to say.
Well, you can always fill in if I say something you don't want me to.
All right, so Leisha, why don't you share with them our story? You guys, we had a fun experience happen to us, and so I thought it'd be great to have Leisha share the story with you. That happened just last week.
Well, she'll pipe in where I forget. But we're really excited because the best thing about this company is they pay for our house and our cars. And the last month we were really excited because we got to go into a Mercedes dealership.
It was last week.
Was that last week?
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
It seems like last month. Okay, anyway, so we walk in. Okay, I'm just going to tell this story, and it might not make sense, so I'm just going to talk. So we get there, and we were on our way to work out. We walk in. We look like we're 10 years old, right? We've got our hair back, no makeup on, our tennis shoes on. We're trucking through there and just looking around, right? And this one guy looks at us. And we're like, is anyone going to help us? Right? And she's like, nah, probably not. So we're just walking through looking. One guy looks at us, walks away. Just kind of like, they're not going to buy. And we look around, and this one guy walks up to us and say, hey, what are you looking for? And we're like, oh, we're not going to buy anything. We're just looking. And he takes us over, and we're like, we're looking for probably, what's the car name?
It was the CL 550 Mercedes. White.
Yeah, that's right. That's the two-door one. So we walk over, and he takes us to the AMG what is that one? S63 AMG. So it's like the big one. And we're like, oh, Carrie, this one's really good. We could get this one. This one's awesome. We sit in it. All right, this is it. We're going to maybe get this one. So he's sitting there going, looking at us like, where are these girls coming up with this money? Didn't ask what we did yet or anything. And we're like, okay, well, what's another one that looks kind of like this? It was the two-door one. What's the white one that we were looking at?
That was the CLS 550.
Okay, CLS 550.
The white one.
So that was the white one. We went over to that one, and we sit in it, and we're like, Carrie's like, this is the one we want. And we said, okay, well, how much is this one? And they're telling us, how much was that?
It was a lot of money.
Something like that.
It's like 140,000 or whatever. It was a lot of money.
Okay, now the story goes where, okay, yeah, this is the one we want. And we're leaving the car door. We get back, we see one on the floor as we're leaving.
This is a different car.
Different one. We're leaving, and we've always loved showroom floors because we wanted a car off the showroom floor. And we sit there and we're like, we have a nice Mercedes. We don't really need another one. And we walk around. It's the same car we have. However, it has the Lorenzer?
It's called the Lorenzer.
Okay.
She calls it the Lorenzo.
Lorenzo? Doesn't matter as long as we look good in it. So.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So we're walking around the car, and Carrie's sitting in, and she sits in. How'd I look, mister? Right? And so we walk in, we say, okay, we're not going to get this today, but this is definitely a good car.
It has the pimp wheels on it. It was like a $40,000 package they put on this. Like I guess the guys know what it is, the Lorenzer package, right? We had no idea, but then we learned. And so we walk out, we're like, okay, thanks so much, we'll probably be back in. We go back, we walk outside, we sit in our car. Our CLS 550.
Like, why don't we just go in and buy that car?
I said that. I said, Leisha, why don't we go in and buy the car?
I said, no, let's just come back tomorrow.
I said, Leisha goes, well, we need a guy here to buy it with us to make sure we're getting a good deal.
Only because on the last car, someone made us do that. Someone said, take a guy with you.
And I said, Leisha, we can make decisions on our own. Let's go buy that car. Come on.
We do trust.
I get out of the car, and obviously she follows me. And so, just kidding. We walk up there.
I do think she's kind of smart.
Okay, and go ahead.
So we walk in, and we've got the car there. You know what, mister? We're going to buy this. I think we're going to buy this car. Can we... how do we pay for this? How does that work? And so we walk in, and he's like, oh, you're going to buy it? Oh, okay. So we walk in there, and he goes, so what do you need to know? And he's like, well, how much do you make on your W-2s? And we're like, I don't know. Carrie, how much do we make on our W-2? She's like, I don't know. So anyway, we call our tax guy. Say, how much do we make? They're saying on this paper we need how much we make on our W-2s. We have several accounts set up that money falls into, so we kind of don't understand how all that works. You know, a smart person told us if you know how much money you make, then you really aren't making enough, and when you're making a lot, no one really knows. You don't really need to know, because it just keeps falling in there. So, we really don't know. So anyway, I'll keep going on, slow story. We go in, and he's saying, okay, well, how much is this account make? We said, well, it makes this amount. And we're like, is that enough? And he looks at us. Okay, let me see what the other account makes. So we go and we call up, okay, tax guy, what does this account make? You know, and give him another high figure. And he's like, okay. Well, do you need another account? We have another account that he's even triple that. And he's like, no, I think we're good. We're good. We got enough money now. So we basically buy the car. Is that what we at that point?
We bought the car, yes. We bought the car. We gave him our other one, so we actually had the black on black.
Upgrade to a
and we walked in and we walked out with a car, but actually, we walked out with two cars.
Because we also wanted the CL550, the two-door white one, before we even saw this one. So the dream of ours has always been to walk in and buy one off the showroom floor, and this was the day that we did it. We bought not only that one. Show the car. Got to show you the first car. The Lorenzer one.
That's the Lorenzer package. We could have had a better picture, but that was the picture we got. Pimped wheels. I'll tell you, we get more looks in that car than we did our other one, yes. Which Leisha wanted, right? And then there's us together on that one. And then here's the Lorenzer package on the CL550. So that one's actually on order and should be here in very, very, well, in the next, hopefully.
And the great thing is that, you know, when we were $25,000 in debt, we would walk into these car places, and it's not about the money, it's the goal that you set and you can achieve it, and you can do it. And we would drive our little Honda every day and say, look, we're driving a Mercedes. And we would see the symbol, we would feel the car, and you would just, we believe on our vision boards, you put what you want, and if you believe it, you can get it, you will. And you take those steps to get there. And we did that every single day. We would look at our vision board, and that's our outcome of what we really, really dreamed of. So we've accomplished that. It's just been amazing. Did I leave any part of the story?
That was awesome. She told the best story ever. So you can stay here if you want and hang out with me so we don't finish my stories.
But the best thing is also is if we can do this, anybody can do this.
Awesome.